अथातो ब्रह्म जिज्ञासा जन्माद्यस्य यतः शास्त्रयोनित्वात् authors like Panini, Vyasa, Valmiki know much more than what they have composed. If that is so, certainly Brahman, which is the author or the karta, nimitta karana, upadana karana of Vedas. And what are Vedas? Sarvajna, Kalpa, Sarvajna Tulya. Its author must necessarily be omniscient in nature. That is what say Kimu Vaktavyam. Kimu Vaktavyam means how much more should it be true in the case of Brahma, who is the author of the Vedas, which reveal all the Purusharthas. There is nothing that is not revealed by that. This is what is there, nothing much is there only. But who is that Brahma, that author is there, and how he created, how spontaneously he created, all these things are told there. So, Kimu
Vaktavyam Aneka Shakha Bheda Bhinnasya Devatiryam Manushya Varnashramadi Pravibhaga Hetoho Rugvedadyakhyasya Sarvajnanakarasya Aprayatnena eva Leela Nyayena Purusha Nishwasavat यस्मान् महतः भूताद् योनेः सम्भवः अस्य महतो भूतस्य निश्वसितम् एतद् इत्यादि श्रुतेः। तस्य महतो भूतस्य निरतिशयं सर्वज्ञत्वं सर्वशक्तिमत्वं च इति।
Kimo Vaktavyam, how much more should it be true? So in what I have told, straight away Anvaya is Kimo Vaktavyam, straight away take, thus that remove that full stop before Tasya Mahataha. Tasya Mahataha Bhutasya Niratishayam Sarvajnatvam Sarvashaktimatvam Jayati. Means how much more should it be true what the Niratishayam Sarvajnatvam, that is omniscience, Sarvashaktimatvam, the omnipotence of what and how. Niratishayam is that unsurpassed Niratishayam, who Tasya Mahata Bhutasya, of that Mahan Bhuta. Mahan is Aparichinna, great. We have already seen the meaning as eminent, etc. Here great in the sense that which is Aparichinna, limitless in nature. Mahan Bhutasya, Tika will say, means one whose Swarupa is Satya Swarupa. Bhutasya means Satya Swarupasya, one whose nature is ever existent principle, without any change, without any modification, without any destruction. So that's why I say how much more it should be true in the case of that. Now, Tasya Mahataha, of that Mahan Brahma, that is explained by all this rest of the sentence, these phrases. Aneka Shaka Bhinnasya means the one who is the author of such Vedas. What type of Vedas they are? Aneka Shaka Bheda Bhinnasya. The Vedas which are comprised, which consist of many types of branches of knowledge. So branches of knowledge, there are many varieties of topics are there. For that few samples are given, which speaks of the distinction of all these different things. What are those? Devas. How can we know Devas? Vajrahastaha Purandaraha. Purandara, who is Purandara? Indra. Purandara, those names apply, okay, but Indra. Vajrahasta means you should know Indra only. Thunderbolt is Vajrahasta. So that is there. But who came to know about this? Vedas only, from Vedas only. Suppose a flute is shown, even in the dance, they say Krishna. Why? Bhagavata and Mahabharata says that, etc. Now suppose a painter is to depict Shiva's picture, what will you do? Shankha Chakra Gadadhari? No, because some description is available. So therefore, now Indra is like this, Varuna is like this, Yamaraja is like this, riding on buffalo only. You know what that buffalo is? Buffalo is a tamasic animal. That tamas stands for ignorance. Yama can ride only on ignorance. If you have destroyed ignorance, Yama will be your friend. Like Nachiketa, like in the case of Nachiketa. Have you seen buffaloes? Suppose you are driving on the highway, and suppose a cow is passing by, you honk it. It passes away. Suppose if there is a buffalo, it will stop. Who is this person coming in? Who is this person coming in my way? And will look at it. It will not budge at all. At least that much you know. If a man passes, be careful. Because this fellow is crossing, you think that he is going, he returns again. So anyway, but tamas, who told all these things? Vedas. The Vedas have told. So therefore, description of devas, all this, That means the one who describes should know all these things. Kriya, animal embodiments, not one or two varieties of animal embodiments. Then Manusha, human embodiment. In the Manusha embodiment, Varna, the Varna system. Ashrama, different stages of life, that system. Adi means this karma, that karma, the karma, result of this karma is that. Upasana, the result is that. How upasana is to be done, how karmas are to be done, all details are endless as such. Adi, Vibhaga Hetoho, the cause of the distinction of all different things like deities, etc. What are those? Rigvedadakhasya. The things called as Rigveda, Adi, Rigveda, Yajurveda, Atharvaveda and Samaveda. So one, that Veda, the author of these, who is that? Sarva Jnanakarasya. One is Akara. Akara means mind, treasure. The Vedas, which is the treasure, the mind of all the Jnana, Sarva Jnanasya. Now, from whom such a Vedas have come? From Brahma. Here you have to say Brahma. Brahma is Ishvara, that is true. You have to say as Brahma as Upadana Nimitta Karana. And how did he do? He took 10 years leave to write Vedas. No, he says Asya aprayatnena. Aprayatna means what? Effortlessly. So effortless. See, a person who knows driving since from youth and he has now crossed his 70, let us say. How with, if health is fit, how with ease and poise he can drive the car. See? He can drive the car. Some drivers, those they talk also. While driving they talk also. It happened many years back. We had gone to Gangotri and Badri Yatra. One lady student who was an industrialist had her office in Delhi. She got her car with the driver. And the driver, and our buses were there, and we used to go ahead in that car so that to make arrangements, etc. The driver happened to be from that Tehri district only, means from Himalayan regions only. And while driving it, he wanted to please his boss, the lady sitting behind. And he used to give descriptions of all these things. His driving was very perfect. I knew that. I had saw in it. At times, in the Himalayan curves, etc., he used to look back at the lady to tell like this. She used to scream, "Arey Baba, aage dekho! Arey Baba, aage dekho!" So that, but it was so because that region was known to me, etc. He is a perfect driver. So it is natural as such. So like that, aprayatnena, effortlessly. So how effortlessly? Leela nyayena. Leela nyayena means as if in sports, as if Leela, just as sports. So as if in sports, without there much effort is there. Purusha Nishvasavad. For this, an illustration is given like the Nishvasa. Nishvasa is exhalation. Exhalation of who? Purusha. Purusha means a human being. Here is human. Purusha is human being. Like the exhalation of the human being means how effortlessly. If for exhalation and inhalation, respiration, if you have to put forth effort, you must be having asthma or some problem. Better consult the doctor. Otherwise, you are not aware that you are exhaling it. You see, it is effortlessly as such. Otherwise, see, now you are taking notes. Attention is required or not. Many times you take notes and you miss what I told also. I told also as such. But like that, see, 24 hours you are breathing, but you are doing all your work. So that means attention is not required, just effortlessly. Purusha Nishvasavat. That shows the Sarva Shaktimatva. So, Yasmat Mahataha Bhutad Yonehe Sambhavaha. From that, Yasmat Mahataha meanings will be seen in the Tika, but it means aparichinna, limitless. Mahataha bhutat, that which is satya swarupa, satya. Yonehe, from the cause, yoni, karanam, we have seen that Brahma, sambhavaha, birth, that is substantiated, corroborated by Shruti statement, Brihadaranyaka 2:4-10. What is told there? Asya mahataha bhutasya, we have seen the Shruti. From this mahataha bhutasya, from this limitless satya swarupa, Brahma, etad rigvedaha, etc. nishvasitam. These rigveda, etc. are what? Nishvasitam. They are just like exhalation, so spontaneously they have come. Ityadi shrutehi. Not only this, similar other shrutis from Saraswatis. Tasya mahataha bhutasya, of that mahan bhut, limitless bhuta, limitless, the ever existing principle, satya swarupa, satyam, jnanam, anantam, brahma, bhutasya. Niratishayam, unsurpassed, sarvajñatvam, sarvashaktimatvam cha iti. So means kimu vaktavyam. Now you bring that kimu. See how much more should it be true if Vyasa, Panini, Valmiki know more than what they have composed. How much more should it be true in the case of such Mahan Bhuta Brahma, the author of such Sarvajna Kalpa, the Veda, means certainly it is so. It is a Kaimotika Nyaya. Take Tika, page 56, last line. Yadi alpartham api. Yadi alpartham api shastram. Even in case of shastras which are alpartham, like say Panini. Panini is a Vyakarana Shastra. So that is so, but its meaning is confined as such. Even in case Shastram adhikarthajnat sambhavati. It is born of a person who knows much more things than what is composed in the treatise. Tada, if that is the case, then asya mahataha 2:4-10 Brihadaranyaka, just now we are seeing, ityadi shrutehi, from such shrutis, what is it? Yasmat mahataha, from which mahan, what is that mahataha? Aparichinna, meaning of mahataha is aparichinna, that which is limitless in nature. See, if you have the knack of figuring out the Bhashya words and the Tika, 50% or your notes are over. But you should be able to figure out where in the Tika as such. So that's it. So therefore asya, that is the mahataha, means aparichinna. Now bhutat, now bhuta meaning satyad, that which is satya swarupa. What is satya? Avitatha. Satya is avitatha, that which is not subject to any change or transformation. Avikari, which has no birth, no death, no in between changes. So satya yonehe sakasha, from such yoni, from yes karana, that which is born. What type of Vedas? Aneka shaka ityadi vishishtasya vedasya. The Vedas, which is characterized by Aneka Shakha, that is Aneka Shakha, Veda Bhinnasya, Devatiryak, Manushya, Varna, Ashramadi, all those things, all those phrases. So Vishishtasya, Vedasya. How it is born? Purusha Nishvasavad, like the exhalation of a human being or any being as such. Aprayatnena eva. Effortlessly, only means by just effortlessly. Sambhavaha, sambhava means utpatti, the birth, the origin. Sambhavaha, tasya, of that mahan bhuta, mahataha bhutasya, sarvajñatvam sarvashaktimatvam chaiti. That mahan bhuta is certainly sarvajña and sarvashaktimatvam iti. Kimu vaktavyam? So is there necessity of telling of that? It is obvious. It is certainly, it is omniscient and omnipotent. Now one may say, fine, Panini, Valmiki, Vyasa, they compose certain thing, but this Mr. Brahma, so he is more intelligent than these people must be, so therefore he creates Vedas. No, 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 Vedas are not born from any human intellect. So that is not Purusha, that is Nirmita. So it is Apaurusheya. So therefore you say, Tatra Vedasya Paurusheyatva Shanka Nirasatvam. Paurusheyatva means born of human effort. One may mistake that Vedas are born of human efforts. To remove this doubt, Shrutistha means that what the word that is there in the Shruti, Asya Mahato Bhutasya, etc. Nishvasita Padartham Aha. The meaning of Nishvasita word contained in the Brihadaranyaka quotation given 2:4:10, that is being told Aprayatnena iti, without any prayatna. What are the prayatnas? Suppose I told you, see, I am giving you a homework and I have chosen the shortest sutra. Third sutra will be completed now as such. You write a small write-up on third sutra and submit it to me after 2 weeks. What will you do? You have to write. I am not asking you to write, okay? If I had told you, बोलेंगे ये क्या मुसीबत आ गई, ये क्या मुसीबत आ गई, so you will think that way. So not that. What will you do? You ransack your book, some translation book, some other books, etc. Again, dictionaries also, some other translation. All that, how many help you will be taking? Your notes, your notes, and you find that what you have written, you can't understand. All Muhammad is saying, you will take help of many things, no? Like that, this Brahma must have taken help of many other pramanas, the means of knowledge, and then he came out with a magnum opus. That is what? 4 Vedas. Maybe, no. What is that aprayatnena? Pramanantarena arthajnana prayasam vina. Prayasam vina. Without any effort to gain the meaning of the things, etc. by pramanantara, no dictionary, etc. So pramanantarena, by other means of knowledge, so that is antarena arthajnana prayasam. Arthajnana means the meaning or the purpose or the import of the Vedas, trying to know all that thing without such effort. Nimeshad iti nyayena. Nimeshad means what? Just in a trice, moment. Just in a moment. So therefore, just in a moment. Iti nyayena. With such rule, you say, iti artha. Actually, so this can be verified from Mundaka Shruti also. Yas sarvajnaha, we have seen the Shruti. Yas sarvajnaha sarvavit yasya jnanamayam tapa. We have forgotten. It is there somewhere on page 54 Tika. Okay, I have seen this. So that is that. Means Brahma is said to be who? Sarvajnaha. So sarvajnaha. So that I say yasya sarvajnaha. It is Mundaka 1110. 1110. Atra anumanena, by inference, yaha sarvajnaha iti shrutyukta. After shrutyukta, add brahmanaha. So sarvajnaha iti shrutyukta means Shruti. In Shruti it is said Brahma is sarvajna. Now here anumana, inference. What is inference? Just like the natural breathing, effortless breathing, like that. So therefore anumanena shrutyukta. Where shrutyukta? In the Mundaka Shruti, brahmanaha to be added. Sarvajnatva dardhyaya Dardhyaya means to assert firmly, to corroborate the Sarvajñatva told in the Mundaka Shruti. So what has been done? Paninyadivad, like Panini, Valmiki, Vyasa, Veda Kartari, in the Karta of Veda, that is namely Veda Kartari, add Brahmani, in the Brahma, which is the author of the Vedas. Adhikartha jnana satta matram sadhyate. All that is told there, the author has got more knowledge than what is composed in the treatise. Why he has to say no? Now, any Paurusheya thing, a human being who does, he takes help of many other things to compose that. Don't be under the impression that Parabrahma took help of other pramanas to compose the Vedas. To dispel that, he says, so therefore, that is adhikartha jnana satta matram. Satta here is presence or existence of knowledge of more things that is composed in the treatise. Sadhyate is proved by not this. Natu artha jnanasya veda hetutvam. Natu, but it doesn't mean that the knowledge of the meaning is the cause of the Vedas. Just as you want to write an essay, you compile the material. You want to give a talk, that means you compile the material and then prepare the talk. That compilation is the cause of your preparation of the talk. Like that, Ishvara has not done so, Brahma has not done so. It's only to show that example of Panini etc. is given only to know that they have got more knowledge than what they have composed, and not to show that Brahma has taken help of other pramanas to gather all this knowledge to compose the Vedas. So therefore, Natu Artha Jnanasya Veda Hetutvam means the gathering the meaning of the things that are there in the Vedas is not the cause of the Vedas. For this, if that is the case, this is what will happen. Efforts are put forth. Aprayatnena Nishvasitam Shruti will go wrong. So therefore, Nishvasita Shruti Virodhat. Nishvasita Shruti Virodhat. It will oppose, contradict the Shruti. Yasya mahataha bhutasya Nishvasitam, that like a breathing, exhalation, which will be Virodha will be there, so it can't be, for which an illustration is given. Veda jnana matrena adhetruvat Veda kartrutva upapattescha. You may ask, how spontaneously Brahma can give the Vedas? Parvi, see, an illustration is given. A person who has learned how to recite the Vedas, Vedic chanting, and he is proficient in that. This person flawlessly will chant even if it is drowsy. Yes, even if drowsy, he will just, without any this thing, it becomes just spontaneous. Now what effort there? It just comes out of him. At times it happens. Some lady got brain hemorrhage. All along she was chanting Vishnu Sahasranama. Continuously. Already set there until they could do something, set right, etc. And the lady is not aware that he is chanting the Vishnu Sahasranama continue, because it was so spontaneous. So like that, so it is that way, it is just spontaneous. So like illustration of who a person who is proficient in chanting of the Vedas is given. But a difference is there. What is the difference? This person who is proficient in chanting the Vedas, he had taken the help of his teacher, he had learned, then afterwards he had practiced it, etc. So therefore, is there all these dependencies there in the case of this thing. Like that, Ishvara doesn't have dependence. First he said, the illustration of a person who is proficient in Vedic chanting is only to show the spontaneity and not about the dependence on other aspect. Tika clarifies, he says, Iyan Visheshaha. This is the distinction. Distinction between what? Distinction between spontaneous chanting of Veda by a proficient person in it and the spontaneous emergence of Vedas from Brahma. What is the Vishesha distinction? Adheta Parapekshaha. Adheta means Adhyayana Kartru. One who recites is Parapekshaha, means Apeksha means requires, is dependent on someone else. Who is that someone else? Teacher. Depends on the teacher. Ishvaraha tu, see, Tikakara brought the Ishvara first time now. Because Brahma, but Brahma means Maya must be there as a Ishvaraha. Ishvara tu Swakrita Vedanu Purvim. See, Purvim, there is one Anuswara. You will be missing that. There is one Anuswara, that dot is there after Purvim. Purvim. Swakrita Vedanu Purvim. So that is Anupurvi means Anukrama. Anupurvi is Anukrama. The order in which it was created, that Anupurvims, and which Veda? Swakrita. Created by who? Himself, by Ishvara himself. Swayameva smrutva. Himself remembering, but not like the Adhyana Karta. Adhyana Karta had learned from someone, but here who? Ishvara himself is the author, and this is smrutva. Which smrutva? What he had given in the earlier kalpa. Kalpadau, in the beginning of the present creation, Brahmadishu, to Hiranyagarbha, Brahmaji, etc. Avirbhavayan, revealing what he himself has created, what was imparted to Brahmaji in the Brahmadi, etc. in the past kalpas. Same thing recollecting now at the beginning of this kalpa, so that we say he reveals the same thing to Brahma, Hiranyagarbha, etc. How is it possible? We forget. थर्ड सूत्रा चल रहा है, फर्स्ट सूत्र का भाष्य का ABCD पता नहीं है. I heard somebody न अधिकारार्था उल्टा मीनिंग न अधिकारार्थ. It is not prarambha, but you say it is prarambha. It is, they say it is prarambha, means then I have to find out what I am teaching. Okay. And then, okay. So therefore say, so that is there. So how Ishvara knows all these things? He says, say anavrita jnanatva, because avrita means veiled, covered. Na avrita, not avrita. Then because the knowledge of Ishvara being not veiled by ignorance. Knowledge of Ishvara not veiled by ignorance. So therefore anavrita jnanatva tadartham tadartham means its meaning also. Whose meaning? Tadartham means tasya vedasya artham, the meaning of that also. How? Avarjaniyataya janati, knows how. Avarjaniyataya in English means invariably. It means, in Sanskrit it means niyamena, as a rule. in here it invariably, without fail, janati iti, he knows, iti, sarvajnaha, iti anavadyam. Who is sarvajnaha? Ishvara means Brahma is sarvajna. It is anavadyam means it is flawless. In this statement, there is no defect whatsoever. With this, the first Varnaka Bhashya of Shastra Yonitvat is over. What is it? Shastram Prati Karanatvat Sarvajnam Brahma. Because Brahma is the Karana, the Yoni, for towards what? Shastra. What is Shastra? Rigvedadi Shastra. Therefore, Brahma is Sarvajna. Why? Vedas are Sarvajna, Kalpa, Sarvajna, Tulya. So that is that. Now, the second one is Pramana. See, in earlier sutra, what definition of Brahma was given? Janmadhyasya yatha. Asya jagataha janma sthiti bhanga yasmat karanat bhavati tat Brahma. Means you are in for what? You are in for directly knowing what Brahma is. For that, we must necessarily have definition of what we are supposed to know. It is not sufficient. There is another 50% is there. You should also have the pramana to know it. Anything, the knowledge of anything, it can be pakka when you have got the definition and the means of knowledge. Janmadhyasya has defined the Brahma, but how are we to gain the knowledge of that? What is the pramana for that? That is not given. So that has, who has to give that? That sutra only has given. See, therefore, third sutra gives two meanings. One is establishes the sarvajnatva which was hinted in the Janmadhyasya, and it fulfills the akanksha, expectation, requirement of pramana, that to know Brahma. So therefore, this Shastra alone is the pramana to gain the knowledge of Brahma. This is what is being, that is in the very sutra itself. So that is now being, that is elaborated by Bhashyakara. And you know what is pramana? This Varnaka. Varnaka is Pakshantara Vyakhyana. And alternative interpretation. So one interpretation. So this is not brainwave. Vyasa himself has composed the sutra in such a way that it can give these meanings also. That's why sutras are Vishwato Mukham. Vishwato Mukham. So read it. 1 minute. Tika continued. Adhuna Brahmanaha Lakshananantaram Pramana Jidnyasayam Varnakantaram Aha. Pramana Jidnyasayam Varnakantaram Aha Athava iti. Adhuna means having proved Brahma to be Sarvajna. So now you say, Adhuna, what is being done? Now means what? Lakshananantaram Brahmanaha Lakshananantaram. Straight away connection goes to second sutra. In second sutra, Lakshana means what? Definition. Definition of Brahma was given. After giving the definition of Brahma in the second sutra, Lakshananantaram, Pramana Jidnyasaya. Now what is intended to be known? Sir, we know, we have come to know the definition of Brahma, but how are we to know it? What is the pramana for that? So pramana jidnyasayam, jidnyasa jnatum ichha. When there is a desire to know the pramana, varnakantaram aha, the other pakshantara vyakhyana is being given, athava iti. So what is the sangati with the earlier sutra? Tika. Lakshana pramanayoho brahma nirnayarthatvat eka falakatvam sangati. Second sutra gave you what? Lakshana. Now Pramana is given where? In the third sutra. Pramana and Lakshana are both necessary for ascertainment of Brahma. So therefore, result of knowing the definition Lakshana and the result of knowing Pramana, both are meant for one result. What is the one result? Brahma Nirnaya means direct cognition of Brahma. So therefore say Lakshana Pramanayoho, of both definition and the Pramana, Brahma Nirnayarthatvat, both being meant for one and the same phala. And what is that phala? They say Brahma Nirnaya. Therefore you say Eka, say Eka Phalakatvam, both have only same result, discovery of Brahma. Iti, this is the Sangati, this is the Sangati. Here we should know, I had told you some time back also, Lakshana, the rule, Lakshana Pramanabhyam Vastu Siddhi Natu Pratidnya Matrena. This is a rule. What is the rule? Vastu Siddhi. Vastu Siddhi, this is not in your tika. So Vastu Siddhi, accomplishment of a given Vastu is by two means. What are those? It says Lakshana Pramanabhyam. You should have Lakshana definition and you should have the Pramana, the means of knowledge. By these two means, Lakshana Pramanabhyam Vastu Siddhi. Vastu Siddhi means Vastu Jnana. Knowledge of a given thing can be gained by Lakshana and Pramana. Natu Pratidnya Matrena. Not simply by Pratidnya. Pratidnya means assertion or declaration. While thumping on the table, you can't know the thing. No, Brahma is like this. I tell you, I have studied Vedanta. Maybe that is not going to help you at all. First, there must be definition and there must be the Pramana. So therefore, see that being the case. Now he says, now let us see further also. Here is a doubt. In the Shruti, it is said, to continuing, Tam tu aupanishadam purusham iti. Yajnavalkya asks, please tell me that Purusha, Atma, Brahma described where? In the Upanishad. What does it mean? Pramana is Upanishad. Upanishad means Vedanta, Vedas. You know, is here. Iti Brahmana Vedaika Vedyatvam Brute Nava iti Samshayi. Doubt is, Tam tu aupanishadam purusham bruhi. This statement, does it mean that Brahma can be known only through Vedanta, Upanishads, or not by that, by something else also? It is Samshaya. See? So the Samshaya is there. So what is the Samshaya? Therefore what? So now we say, now Pura Pakshaka. Sir, lighter the better. Our Indian railway slogan, less luggage, more comfort, travel light. Is it not? Like that. See, look, why you want to bring that Shruti in between? You want to ascertain Brahma, is it not? By Anumana it can be done. Inference is enough. And if you bring Shruti, Anumana plus Shruti, you have to scratch your head unnecessarily, etc. So better, light is better. He says, Karyalingena eva laghava. Laghu means light also. Guru means heavy also. So laghava means being light, being easy. So how? Karyalingena eva. By the linga, hetu of karya. What is that? You want to ascertain Brahma as the cause of the Jagat and you are seeking a Pramana. Anumana is enough. Already this was seen in the earlier sutra context. We have seen at the end as such. Anumana cannot ascertain Brahma, but in a different context the doubt is, same doubt is coming there. So therefore, Karyalinga, what is Karyalinga? If you want you can take Jagat Sakartrikam. Jagat is Anumana. Jagat, world is, creation is Sakartrikam. It is created by a creator. Why? Karyatva. Because it is a karya and effect. How? Illustration Ghatavat. How? Illustration Ghatavat. Sir, this is a Jagat Sakartrikam Karyatva. This is not in the Tika. Karyatva Ghatavat. But sir, here, who is the Karta? You have established Jagat is created. Anything created has what? A Karta, the creator. Jagat must have a Karta. So who is the Karta? There it was shown you can't establish Karta without the Shruti, and therefore Yato Vayimane etc. was told. Same thing is here coming now. You say, so who is the Karta? For which the Purva Paksha says, it is not in your book. You say, Jagat Sarvajnaha Ishvara Kartrikam Karyatvat Bhumyadivat. Jagat, he says, Sarvajna Ishvara Kartrikam. It is created by Ishvara who is Sarvajna. This is not on Shruti, based on Anumana only. Jagat Sarvajna Ishvara Kartrikam. It is created by Ishvara who is Sarvajna. How? Because it is Karya, its effect. What is illustration? Bhumyadivat. Like Bhumi Adi, like earth etc. What he says, listen. Bhumi etc. are created. Bhumi means earth etc. are created or not? Yes. Can any scientist create? Ask them to create even an ounce of mud. Afterward, Bhumi. So therefore we should infer, just as the pot is made by who? Pot maker, who has the knowledge of the pot, material for the pot. So therefore, Bhumi Adi, such big things also are made by who? One who has entire knowledge of that and the material for that. Is it not? Same thing if it applies to Bhumi Adi, applies to entire creation. So therefore he says, Sarvajna Ishvara Kartrikam Karyatva. So that is Laghava. So if this Anumana can ascertain Brahma as the cause, say, Kartuthu ekasya brahmana siddhehe. We can prove by Anumana the Karta. Who is the Karta? The Ishvara, for the creator of the Jagat is what? Brahma. Only one Brahma. The one Brahma. Kartu ekasya Sarvajnasya. One who is Sarvajna. Brahmanaha siddhehe. Brahmanaha siddhehe. So it is proved. What is proved? Jagat has got one Brahma as the cause, and that cause is Sarvajna. By Anumana can be said siddhehe, because siddhi na brute. That keep that sentence. Tam tva upanishadam purushamiti shrutehe brahmanaha vedaika vedyatvam na brute. What are the question? Brute Nava. I hope you know what is Brute. Tells. Nava Brute doesn't tell. It says doesn't tell. What doesn't tell? Tam tu Upanishadam Purusham. This doesn't tell. Why it doesn't tell? Anumana itself can establish that. No Brute. Iti prapti. Iti purvapakshe prapti. So, what has come up now? Pura Pakshaka. I hope you know. Only this much. Anumana can establish Brahma as the cause of Jagat. We don't need other Shruti Pramana. That's all. Nothing more than that. Say Prapte Rute Veda Pramanakatvad Brahmana. No, Brahma, who is the cause of the Jagat, has got what Pramana? Veda as the Pramana to know it. So Brahmana Na pramanantara vidyatvam siddhantayati. The Siddhanta doctrine is established that Brahma cannot be known by any other pramana than the Vedas. How? Shastra yonitva. See, from second sutra he gave connection to third sutra, Shastra yonitva, as per the second Varnaka. First Varnaka we already see. So that is now Bhashya is telling. Athava.
अथवा यथोक्तम ऋग्वेदादि शास्त्रम योनिः कारणं प्रमाणम् अस्य ब्रह्मणः यथावत् स्वरूपाधिगमे शास्त्रात् एव प्रमाणात् जगतः जन्मादि कारणं ब्रह्म अधिगम्यते इति अभिप्रायः.
Athava. Athava. Or. What is that or? Say Yathoktam. If you want Anvaya, you can take this way. Athava Yathoktam Rigvedadi Shastram Asya Brahmanaha यथावत् स्वरूपाधिगमे अस्य ब्रह्मणः यथावत् स्वरूपाधिगमे योनिः कारणं प्रमाणम् योनिः कारणं प्रमाणम् अथवा means alternate meaning, other interpretation. यथोक्तम ऋग्वेदादि शास्त्रम. The Shastra, Vedas, consisting of Rigveda etc. as described earlier. As described earlier in the Bhashya. The Shastra, that is Vedas, the Shastra consisting of Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Atharvaveda as described earlier. So, Asya, of this Brahmanaha, Yathartha, Yathavat Swarupadigame. Adhigame is in gaining the knowledge. In gaining the knowledge of this Brahma, Yathavat Swarupadigame, this is Yonihi. Now see, meaning of Yoni is Karana. The meaning of Karana is Pramana. You should know this way of Bhashya. It is not a continuous sentence. So what Bhashyakar say? Yonihi. Yonihi from where? Sutra. Shastra Yonitva. What is the meaning? Karana. Earlier also is a Karana. What you mean here in this Varnaka? What is the Karana? Pramana. It is the Karana means Pramana. So Pramanam. So Pramanam. So Pramanam. As we say. Pramanam. So that means to know that Brahma, which is the cause of Vedas as described there, this Veda itself is what? The Pramana. Means, what is the purport of that? Abhipraya of this. Say Abhipraya means import. This is the import of the sutra. Generally we say Abhipraya means opinion we say. Here Abhipraya means this is the import of the sutra. What is the import of sutra? Shastradeva pramanad jagataha janmadi karanam brahma adhigamyate. Adhigamyate, known. What is known? Brahma. What is that Brahma? Janmadi ka jagataha janmadi karanam. That which is the cause of janma, sthiti, bhanga of the jagat. So from what pramana can we know? Shastradeva pramana. From pramana of Shastra, you should know that the Prama Shastra here is what? Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Atharvaveda. From the Vedas, especially Upanishadic portion, the Vedanta portion, from that only Brahma, which is the cause of entire Jagat, sustenance and destruction can be known. What is the next question? What is that Shastra? What is the Shastra? It says, my dear sir, already it was cited where? In the Bhashya of the earlier sutra. So therefore he reminds. Then the question comes, then you already told that, why this sutra? See, Shastra yato va imani bhutani, giant, etc. You already told, and that means Janmadhyasya is based on that. Already their job is over. Why are you adding another sutra here, sir? My dear sir, because fellows like you are there. Do you know why? Do you know why? There it was not explicitly told that. That is that it is not based on Anumana, it is on Shruti only. Some Mahabhaga like you can misunderstand to be what? The inference can also be Pramana. Therefore, categorically it is said now that what is that? Shruti alone is the Pramana. Means you can't open your mouth afterwards. So that is what is going to be told now.
Shastram udarutam purva sutre yato va imani bhutani jayante ityadi.
Now, Tika you can take. Take line 7. Skip the earlier portion. Last portion of line 7 Tika. Kim tat shastramiti tadaha shastramiti. Line 7, last 2 words. Kim tat shastramiti tadaha. What is the shastra that said? Bhashya. Shastradeva, shastram udahritam. So shastram udahritam. So shastra is, what shastra? Relevant Shruti. Relevant Shruti which serve as the pramana to know Brahma. What is it? Udahritam Purva Sutre. It was already told where? In the earlier sutra as its basis. What was the basis of Janmadhyasya? Yato va imani. So therefore, what is it? Namely, Yato va imani bhutani jayante ityadi. The one from whom this, that is this Janma Sthiti Bhanga of Jagat takes place, already told, ityadi. Then, why separate sutra? You already told. No? Therefore it says, continuing.
Kimartham tarhi idam sutram yavata purva sutre eva evam jatiyakam shastram udaharata shastrayonitvam brahmanaha darshitam.
Tika पृथक आरंभम आक्षिपति. पूर्व पक्षी objects now. What objects? पृथक आरंभम. Another beginning. Lighter the better. Already see 555 sutras are there. So why are you loading our head with all this, etc.? So again why? Say means पृथक आरंभम आक्षिपति. Say किमर्थम तर्हिदम सूत्रम. पूर्व sir, why this sutra? Why not? Because yavata means yataha, yasmat. Yavata tavata is come. No? Yavata means yataha, yasmat. Because purva sutra eva. In the which sutra? Earlier. Which sutra? You remember? In Janmadhyasya yataha purva sutra eva evam jatiyakam shastram. Shastra means here what? Upanishadic passage. That is Vedic passage. Evam jatiyakam. Evam jati means of this type. Of this type means that which reveals Brahma, which serves as the pramana to know Brahma. Shastram udaharata. By citing such the Upanishadic passages based on which second sutra is composed. There you make a adhyara. Sutrakarena. By the sutrakara. With the sutrakara. By Vyasa. Sutrakarena. Say Sutrakarena. Shastra yonitvam brahmanaha darshitam. Already Sutrakara has told what? Shastra, the Veda, as the Yoni means Karna means Pramana. Here we take as a Pramana to know Brahma was already told. Why separate one? So that is the Akshepa objection. I hope you understood. Earlier sutra is based on Yatova Imani, and that serves as the Pramana to know Brahma. Pramana is already given. Why here? Answer is now being given. Uchyate.
उच्यते तत्र पूर्व सूत्राक्षरेण स्पष्टं शास्त्रस्य अनुपादानात् जन्मादि केवलम् अनुमानम् उपन्यस्तम् इति आशंक्येत ताम् आशंकां निवर्तयितुम् इदं सूत्रं प्रववृते शास्त्रयोनित्वात् इति।
टीका ठीक जन्मादि लिंगकानुमान से leave one sentence in between. येन हेतुना you leave it further. जन्मादि लिंगकानुमानस्य स्वातंत्रेण उपन्यास शंका निरासार्थम पृथक सूत्रम इत्याह. See, earlier sutra, which was characterized by Janmadi Linga. So that speaks of Anumana only. That means independent Anumana, not Shruti. Such doubt is possible. Janmadi Lingaka Anumanasya Swatantrena Upanyasa Shanka. A doubt that earlier sutra was based on the Linga only and not Shruti. To nirasartham, to dispel that, pruthak sutram, separate sutra, shastra yonitvat, itiyaha uchyate iti. Uchyate, bhashya, he replied. Tatra, putra, where? Purva sutre, in the earlier sutra, that is tatra, purva sutra aksharena. Aksharena means by the word. Purva sutrasya aksharena, shashti tatpurusha. Purva sutrasya aksharena. By the words contained in the earlier sutra, spashtam shastrasya anupadana. See, spashtam. Very clearly, shastra means Veda, etc., as the pramana to know Brahma was not established there. Very clearly it was not established. It implies that, but it is not very clearly established. Spashtam, shastrasya means Vedadehe. So, anupadanat means because it was not mentioned. Anupadanat means because it was not mentioned where in the earlier sutra that is Shastra alone is the means of knowledge. And what can be the doubt? Because it is not mentioned clearly, some may doubt like this. Janmadi kevalam anumanam upanyastam. One may mistake like this. Only the inference characterized by Janmadi is suggested in the second sutra. The meaning of this phrase, Janmadi kevalam anumanam upanyastam, is like this. Only the inference characterized by Janmadi is suggested. Upanyastam means suggested. What? Only inference. What inference? Characterized by kevalam. Kevalam means only. Janmadi, etc. Iti ashanketa. So can be doubted by a person like you, who is at times half sleepy. So that at that time half sleepy and suddenly woke up when third sutra was. If third sutra is half sleepy, that doubt would not have been there at all. But so doubt, third sutra was very alert this time, and therefore what happened? So the doubt came as such. Ashanketa iti tam ashankam nivartayitum. to dispel that doubt. Nivartayitum means to obviate, to eliminate, to remove, to obviate, to eliminate, to remove. Nivartayitum idam sutram pravavruti. This sutra is what? Pravavruti means was formulated. Was formulated means was expressed by whom? Sutrakara, by Vyasa Sutrakara. What is the sutra? Shastra yonitvaditi. By Shastra yonitva. By Shastra yonitvad iti. Fine?
आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणश्चक्षुश्रोत्रमथो बलमिन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्मोपनिषदं माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणमस्तु अनिराकरणं मे अस्तु तदात्मनि निरतेय उपनिषत्सु धर्मास्ते मयि सन्तु ते मयि सन्तु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः विश्वं पश्यति कार्यकारणतया स्वस्वामि सम्बन्धतः शिष्याचार्यतया तथैव पितृपुत्राध्यात्मना भेदतः स्वप्ने जाग्रति वाय एष पुरुषो माया परिभ्रामितः तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नमः इदम् श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये अशुभानि निराचष्टे तनोति शुभसन्ततिम् स्मृतिमात्रेण यत्पुंसां ब्रह्म तन्मङ्गलं परम् अतिकल्याणरूपत्वात् नित्यकल्याणसंश्रयात् स्मर्तॄणां वरदत्वाच्च ब्रह्म तन्मङ्गलं विदुः ओङ्कारश्चाथ शब्दश्च द्वावेतौ ब्रह्मणः पुरा कण्ठं भित्त्वा विनिर्यातौ तस्मान् माङ्गलिका उभौ ॐ